Number 20 got into a fight on the sidelines. Player A overshot and missed the shot. Player B broke it down but didn't attempt. And player C missed a step and missed the shot. Here's Katie with the information.
So on number 20, you take the top and bottom of both sides and you factor it out. And once you get that, you'll see that some of them cross out, like these two and these two. And once you do that, this will be your final answer. And player B left theirs like this, they didn't cross anything out. And player A and C, they messed up crossing things out, like they missed the X's crossing out, or they just forgot some things.
In the middle of the first half, number 20 got fouled and broke his leg. He was taken out of the game. And now here's Ashley with more information.
So, this is chapter 1, number 20. And this is the problem, and you have to solve by grouping each side, so you're factoring them. And so you break it down like this, and then you break it down even more and factor it even more. Then you set each equal to 0. So you're like 6x squared minus 6 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. And then you solve it. And over here, you do x squared equals 6, and you use the radical, so you can get rid of the squared, and you get x equals plus or minus 2.449. Now over here, you'll just subtract 3 over, so you get x equals negative 3. And player A didn't factor it right here, and player C put that radical 6 equals 3, and player B forgot to put plus or minus. That's it.
During a play in the second half, none of the teammates knew what was going on. Player B and C understood a little, while player A was standing alone in the corner. Here's Brooke with more on the problem.
Okay, so for the domain, it is the negative infinity to infinity because it keeps going on. And then range is negative infinity to 4 because that's how high it goes. And then max is the highest points, which are these, and then min is the lowest point. And then increasing goes from here to here, here to here. And then decreasing, negative 4 to 4. Those are the points. And then x-intercepts are the points on the x-intercept line. So negative 5, 0, negative 1, 0, 1, 0, and 5, 0. And then the only y-intercept is 0, negative 4. And then player A misunderstood domain, max, min, increasing and decreasing. Player C and B missed increasing and decreasing because they said 3, not 4. And yeah.
In overtime, number 12 fouled out, and player A and player C didn't know the play at all, but player B didn't complete the play. Brooke will explain the problem.
Okay, so this is the equation for the problem. And you do the possible rational number test, or rational zero test. And it's 1, 2. And those are all the numbers that go into the negative 24. And then divided by the numbers that go into the leading coefficient. And then you do synthetic division. You bring down the first number. You draw negative 2 first. You get 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. You bring it down. 4. And then you get 1 times 4 is 4. 2. And then after that you can't break it down anymore, so you get left with this equation. So you get x squared plus 2x plus 3. And then you have to do the quadratic formula. And you have to do what's under the the radical first, and you get -2 plus or minus 4 minus 12 divided by 2. And then that goes down to -2 plus or minus 8 -8 divided by 2. And then you get -2 plus or minus I radical 8 divided by 2. And then that breaks down when you divide it by 2 to -1 plus or minus radical 8. So then your zeros are -2, 4, -1 plus radical 8, and -1 minus radical 8. Okay, so player A and player C both did the same thing, and they didn't do synthetic division at all. They thought it was a grouping problem, so they didn't even start out with the PRZ. And then player B didn't do the quadratic formula, just left it as -2 and 4, so she didn't get those answers.
So I'm doing a problem that I think explains what a lot of mistakes I make, which is usually graphing. So this problem says, given the graph f of x, sketch the graph of the inverse. And on the test, I just drew a line on the opposite side, but that's not right. So you have to draw a table, so you have to make an inverse. And then regular. So you just kind of plug in numbers on this side, and then for the inverse, you'll write the opposite, so like that. Then you just make points. So like that, and then you'll graph it, and it should go pointing this way. So it'll be like, so like that, and then you just kind of connect them. So like that. So that's what the inverse look like.
Okay, I missed number 8 in chapter 3, and this is the equation. And you have to do the -b divided by 2a, and this is b. So you do -800 divided by 2, -16. And you get -800 divided by -32, and that's 25. So then you plug 25 in for x. So you do -16 times 25 squared plus 800 times 25 minus 4,000. And that gets you 6,000. And what I did wrong is I didn't know you had to use this. I just made up a number and I used 30. And so then A was asking for what the x was, and it's 25, and B was asking for the final answer, and it's $6,000.
Okay, so this is the problem I missed that demonstrates what I frequently miss. And you're trying to get y by itself, so you'll subtract 8x over. And then you'll divide everything by -4, giving you y equals 2x minus 3. And you need to find a new intercept. So you plug in the point that it gives you 2, 4 in for x and y. And then you'll do plus b and solve for b. So for parallel, you have y equals 2x plus 0, so you just do it like that. And then for the perpendicular one, you do the opposite of your slope, so it would be -1/2. And you plug in the points again and solve for b, given you know. Giving you that for the perpendicular answer. And when I did it, I